we're back. It's been a while. Jason here, Jam Chicagoland Cichlids, coming to you from our fish room showroom located here in Morris, Illinois, where we ship fish right from our fish room to your doorstep. So it's been since October 9th, since our last video. We update you on subscribers every time. Currently, today's date is December 31st, 2015, New Year's Eve. So Happy New Year's, everybody. We're currently sitting at 966 subscribers. We talked about doing a contest the last couple videos. We are going to run a 1,000 subscriber contest. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to get Michelle to sit down and we'll do a video tomorrow and hopefully get it out here within the next week. So we'll be looking for that. So we've got a couple new things in the fish room. We'll show you those and we'll hit the tanks real quick, show you what new fish we got, new breeders, all the fry tanks we got. So take a quick scroll around. See, Joel, you made this for us in school. So we brought it down to the fish room here and hung it up. Kind of fits our theme. Redid our dry erase board a little bit neater. Shows you what's in every egg tumbler and breeder box. This keeps us from writing on the glass. And that way we don't lose what we have in each thing. So what is new? Let's start off with the little fan we added above our heater. Thing's running 24/7. The heater we got, heat comes out the top there. There's no kind of blower system on there. It does run by thermostat though. So we added a fan just to help circulate the air in here, get that heat moving around. The humidifier is off. It's only been off a couple times so far this year. Usually it's off all winter once it gets cold, but mild winter we've having here in Chicago. Humidity's up, we're getting a lot of rain. So this thing's been running pretty much non-stop. It's been off like 2 times I've seen it off so far this year, which I'm not complaining about the mild weather. We are talking about getting a heat recovery ventilator. But before we do that, we gotta get a new air pump. If you look around, we got a little bit of different bubbles coming out of our sponge filters. I had to go around and cut out every air stone and every sponge filter so we can get more volume through. It takes more pressure to run an air stone. And we currently have 55 tanks up and running. And 4 of those tanks we have 2 sponge filters in, like our 125. We got 6 hang on breeder boxes that use air and 14 egg tumblers that are in service. So this last week here we stripped a bunch of fry, or stripped a bunch of fish, got a bunch of fry, got some eggs, turned on all the egg tumblers, and I started losing flow to a lot of our sponge filters, so I had to go around and cut them all out. So our next big purchase is buying a new air pump. Currently been doing some research on those, but haven't decided on exactly which one we're going to get. So talking air pump, we got like 79 outlets in this room right now, and I believe the air pump said it was good for like up to 90. Well, we're at the max end of the pump curve there and pretty much running out of air. So the other new thing is which way those tons are facing up top. We turned the ones we had around up there. We had 9 of them show side out. Turned them around. Got a little bit of an overlap now. But that gave us the ability to add 8 more 10s up top. 3 are not in service right here. Pretty much, like I said, I can't put them in service because we're out of here. So this is probably the biggest new thing that we've got going right now is, we added more 10s. We do have plans in the future to add, take our little table right here out, add a couple more 55s, 4 more 20 longs, On this back side here, I want to do, I believe it's 15 5.5s, all tied together with the sump system, pretty much flowing from the top shelf to the middle and down. So that won't use any of our air system, which is good, and give us a bunch more fry tanks, because we're kind of getting overran here with fry. Got a lot of breeding groups going on, a lot of fish growing out. You just run out of room. When you start a fish room, you think you got a good plan in place. Never have enough tanks. You know, I never thought we'd be adding more tanks, but looks like we're gonna have to. So let's go through these tanks real quick, show you what's in each one. This first one here, we got yellow blaze in there. We got 4 or 5 nice males, 3.5 inch, 4 inch range, ready to be shipped to you. We also moved our fluorescents over to this tank. They're our slowest growing peacock. Everyone that ever comes over, they love our fluorescents. They are F1s. Our fry, we've had them for a long time. Had them in 20s, and they're our slowest growing peacock. We've got peacocks the size of these guys that are 3 to 4 months old compared to these guys almost pushing a year. So it's a slow growing peacock, and we need to get them growing out, so we move them over here to the 75. So down here, the blue guys are one of our hybrids that come out of our OB group. Sometimes you get the solid color guys and they're not OB. That's one of them there. There's OB peacock starting to show color. Got a bunch of females in here too. OB peacocks in that 75. Little breeder box that's got Eureka Reds in it. Right here, grow out tank of our ruby red peacocks and albino ruby reds. Getting some good size. These are guys are saying are growing out. I'm not exactly sure. I think these guys are only like 2 to 3 months old. They're pushing 1.5 inches already, and they're only growing out in a little 5.5. So all fish grow at different rates. They say tank size has a lot to do with it, and also the breed has a lot to do with it. 125. Right there's Taiwan Reef. The other big guy's a Rhodocii male. Got our Angara male from our breeder tank over here. We'll talk more about him in a minute. Got a bunch of red shoulders. Anyone looking for red shoulder males? Nice one right there. Pushing over 4 inches. Yellow blaze male. We got ruby reds in here, starting to show color right there. There's a smaller Angara right there. What else do we have in here that I'm missing? I think that's really it. One bicolor, we got some Angaras, we got Taiwan Reefs. There's a male there, dominant male right there. Ruby, got a red top Luanda right there. So all these fish in this tank are available. The only guy that isn't is the yellow blaze. Let's go down here to our 40 breeder. I moved our Eureka red peacocks out of our 20 long up top. I believe I got 4 or 5 males showing color in here. We also got a bunch of Masobos. That's a pretty neat Mbuna. Got a couple males starting to show color, the blue color change. We got some yellowfin Mabambas in here, along with some blue lips. Kind of notice about these blue lips, they don't show color until they get bigger. Let's see if we can find one here. I'm trying to look. There's one there starting to show color, and he's over 3 inches. So very late to show color. There's a nice Eureka right there. So I said we got some new fish. The Masobos are new, the blue lips. A couple of our new breeds we got in the showroom. Nice Chipotle male right there. That's a nice looking male on Mbuna. Nice dark navy blue body with the light gray stripe down the side. Of course, the females are the yellow and black, and the unsexed until they get big enough the males change to blue. Also have some small Mabambas in here, cobalt blues. OB zebras and some yellowtail ACIs in this tank. Yellowtails are starting to get some decent size on them. Alright, let's go on to the other side. We'll get our tanks up top here. Chihuahua breeding group. A couple of females pinned up in the corners. Their male right there. Our red shoulder grow out tank. A couple males showing color in there. Got a lot of red shoulders. Albino Afro-Kobu, our stand-ordered Afro-Kobu. Got all these guys are all smaller, starting to grow out. So popular in Boona. It's hard to keep them in stock. Once they males start showing color, we usually move them out. Of course, the albinos speak for themselves. There's an albino right there. Those guys are hot. Angaras. We bought a bunch of Angaras off another local breeder. Our breeders weren't breeding, and again, I'll show you why here in a little bit. A couple nice males growing out in there. Longatus Chilosi, very nice looking male right there. I don't know why everyone ain't buying these up. You don't see them everywhere. Got them at 3-inch range. Jalo Reefs finally showing color. There's a male right there. Probably 1 3/4. I say we got all kind of different size fry in there. Breeder box right here. Got your Poke on the right, Eureka Reds in the middle, and those are Afro-Kobu on the left. Like these large size because you got 3 different compartments. Who's looking for a breeding group of Chipokes? These guys are for sale. The whole group, it's 1 male, 3 females, very productive group. Just looking to get something new. They're 4-inch range, they've been breeding like crazy. There's a little fry we get from them. What's cool about these guys, they show color right when they're born. Let's see here. Got your Dragon Bloods. These guys are ready right now. 3-inch range, starting to show good color. We have a Longatus Chihuahua. We got a bunch of yellow blaze females in here. Have to move over our breeder male out of the 125 show tank over there. Get some action going on here. Down here we got, I don't know how you pronounce it, polite, and Boonas. There's a male right there, later color ones. And we've also finally got some Rusties in. Very nice size Rusties. They show got a nice purple tint to their bodies. There's one right there. These guys are 3.5 inches, our bigger ones. And we got a lot of male polite starting to show color. So those guys are new. White top Hera breeding group. We also got 3 or 4 extra males in here ready to go. The dominant male right there. We do have some breeding going on. We'll show you the fry here in a minute. Let's go over here. That's our Tihongi fry in this breeder box. They breed like crazy. Long time to get them going, but now we got them going. They won't stop. Red top Lawandas. These peacocks grow pretty good. Look at the size we got on these guys. Nice little group there. Chilosi breeding group. Of course, the male's gonna hide. Always a lot of time there, but check out our Afro-Kobu breeding male. These guys are split gene. We do get some albinos out of the fry. And since we're talking about Afro-Kobus, this is our albino Afro-Kobu breeding group. We got 1 male, 4 females. We only had 1 batch of fry from them, so bought them this size, not producing like I would like, but they are breeding, so Very popular in Boona right there. Our SRTs. Here comes our, check them out. That's our breeder male. Very active group. Got a bunch of these guys. Like I say, anyone looking for SRTs, we got males from the 2-inch range all the way up to the 3.5, 4-inch range. Pretty much coming out of this tank here. There's a male. There's another male. So in this tank here we got red-shouldered peacocks growing out along with SRT hongi. Got, looks like 3 males, 4 males showing color in here. We got a lot of red shoulders, I said. Also have a lot of red shoulder females in this tank. Where's all those other breeders out there looking for females that are ready to breed? Some 3-inch plus size. Down here we got OB peacocks growing out with our DeMasoni group. It's our dominant male DeMasoni right there. Another male. Of course we use the, there's a holding female back there with a mouthful. I just stripped a couple of them the other day. DeMasoni is what we use in our logo. Got to keep these guys around. Not a lot of people buying them. We sell some at the swap meets, but not a lot of online ordering. Our hanging 5.5 gallon tanks. Top tank Eureka Reds. 1.25 range. We got some OB peacocks in this tank with some DeMasoni. Down in this tank, we're gonna move them over to 40 breeder here next couple days. Some Chipokes, Cobalt Blues, some Kenyais. Big enough now we can throw them in, they shouldn't get ate. And Yellow Blaze. Nice little tank full of Yellow Blaze fry. Let's go on top 10s up here. Got nothing in there right now. SRT hongies. There's some nice little 1.75, 2-inch male. Lemon Jake peacocks. Got a male starting to show color right there. Another male just starting to show color. Red shoulders. Elongatus Chihuahua grow out. Some little guys in there. Some more fluorescence. I said we got a lot of fluorescence. That's what should grow faster. This is one of our new things here too, is our floating breeder box. I like these things a lot better than nets. We'll talk more about them later in this video or in another video, depending on time. SRT hongi, here's another 10 gallon full of them. Anybody wants to do buy a big group of unsexed, hit us up and give you some pricing on them. Bicolor 500s. Check out that male right there in there. Little grow out tank. Probably gonna move these guys down to the 29 breeder tank. See, hopefully get some females in there, because our last attempt at breeding we ended up turning out to have all males. Lemon Jakes, our new breeding group. They've been busy. We got a bunch of fry. We also have some little yellowfin Mabamba fry in there. White top Hera. Bunch of fry from those guys. They've been busy, which is good. Another different breeding group we have. Ruby Reds. Lacomas. This is kind of a neat looking Mbuna. Kind of a dirty tank here. Of course, that male ain't gonna come up. We got one male showing nice color. Of course, the dominant male. Then we got Lions Cove. After Lions Cove, let's see if you can see him. We got a nice male in there somewhere. Of course, dominant male showing color. And then over here is just a hospital tank. Got an Angara in there. Lost his tail. It's growing back slowly. Fundamental Nairi grow out tank. You ask why we got a breeder net and then the floating breeder box. Well, learned the hard way with fry. Fry this size here, you put the little guys in there, these guys will eat them. So we pretty much let them get big enough to where they can't. and then let them go. Just trying to save fry. Like I say, we learned the hard way. You lose a lot of fry throwing them in different sizes that are too small. They'll get chomped right up. African Boo, albino African Boo, Longatus chilosii, and Demasoni in this tank. The net we have Demasoni. Started showing you this guy here at the beginning of the video. That's our red shoulder breeder. Very awesome looking male right there. Now let's go right down here and we'll talk about our Angaras. Like I say, I moved our big male over to 125. I bought a second male right there, kind of swimming in the middle, down low right there. So yeah, all these, no breeding going on with this tank. We've had to buy our Angaras from other local breeders. So I pulled that dominant male out. I thought this guy right here is gonna start taking over, and then bam, 1, 2, 3 males started showing color. So we had 5 males in this tank. We got 1, 2, 3, 5, which I hope are females. These smaller ones here. Well, kind of, this happened to us twice now, where we had nothing but males. Where we thought we had a breeding group and weren't breeding. Come to find out they were a bunch of males. Hollow reefs. There's our breeder male there. Finally got some action going with them. We got some fry, like I showed you earlier. Our OB Peacock breeding group. A nice looking male. Flavescence. Everybody that comes over to the fish room, man, we want these guys. We want these guys. That's why I threw them over into 75. Hopefully, growing them out faster, get some showing color. These guys are F1s. Love these guys. Very nice peacock. Egg tumbler action. We got 5 going on in this one right now. This is our new group of lemon jakes down here. They've been producing. Still kind of small, but got the action going. Got some fry from them. These are our bicolors over here. Same thing. We had a bunch of, we thought was a breeding group. We ended up being, I think they're all males except for one. They just tore up that female. So I sold the dominant male out of this tank, and now I got these 2 guys. I'll probably keep one as a breeder, but he was looking for a nice bicolor male. Hit us up. Egg tumbler action again. Got 8 of them going in this one. Red top Luanda group. Our dominant male likes to hide behind the clay pot there. Very nice looking red top Luandas. These guys are F1s. Eureka Reds. It's a new male we put in here. He's breeding already. Ain't showing us full potential. He's only about 3.5 inches right there. These guys are split genes, so we do get some albinos every once in a while. And then our albino ruby reds and our standard ruby reds, we've got them all in one tank. That guy right there, amazing. Nice yellow-orange tint to him. There's more your standard one right there. I think this guy got a little bit of albino came out in him. Where's our dominant? There's our dominant male albino. These guys have been producing. Very nice looking fish. Fundamental Nairi. I think I count about 6 males in there. Very nice looking Victorian. Hit us up, we got them. Red top Luandas, we got 4 males in this corral tank showing color. These guys available right there. And we have another breeder box right here. So that's it. We're pushing 25 minutes. Got to end this video. Again, thanks to everyone who subscribed. Be looking for our 1,000 subscriber contest coming up here. As always, please rate, comment, subscribe.